Alright, y'all. Sorry about earlier. Some technical difficulties. But let me just go right into it, right? So first and foremost, you have to understand that you gotta start being you gotta start treating you gotta start being patient with people, right? So you gotta start treating these women like kids, right? Not to say like, oh, women can't you can't learn from a woman, but you have to realize that you got to realize that in the Bible, even in the Bible, like I said earlier, it says a woman can't teach a man certain things, right? Or can't teach him whatever the case may be, right? So you have to be the leader, right? You feel me? So first and foremost, setting yourself up for failure, expecting a lot from specific people. You feel what I'm saying? So when you put these women on a pedestal and they don't produce what you would want them to produce, now you're gonna feel a certain type of way. When if you put in your mind that this is a child, that this is whom I should be teaching, you feel me? You would have been producing a different outcome. Now, different people require or different people require different things, right? So you could be wanting a relationship with multiple wives, right? And so you looking around, you feel me, and you trying to understand like how this dude got his wives, right? So a lot of the times these people that will participate in these relationships um, are of a conscious mind, come from a conscious mind, and or are infatuated with money, right? So if you don't have one of those two things, you're gonna struggle off top. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're not producing energetically mentally, you have to be producing energetically physically. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of the times when you get in these relationships, they all like you can't go to the next relationship because you haven't mastered this relationship, right? So if you only want um, to have intercourse with these women, of course, you're gonna have a harder time producing multiple wives because your only your only motive is to have sex, right? So you have to be producing this type of thing, right? Which would be money in most cases, because this is all you're after. This is all she is gonna be after. You feel me? So, like you gotta start treating women as partners, right? So y'all get in these relationships and y'all don't have a goal. You feel me? That's why y'all didn't have a plan in this relationship, right? Y'all had no plan in this relationship, and you expecting greatness out of nothing. You trying to get something out of nothing. You haven't produced anything, and now you looking for something in return. This is why you struggling in the first place. You anything planned, right? There was no prerequisite. There was no prerequisite for anything to change. So for you to be looking for things to advance is obscure or obscene, I should be saying, because dude, like when y'all got in this relationship, y'all wasn't saying, "Oh, this is what we gonna do. This is what we not gonna do." Y'all came in a relationship looking to only conquer one thing, to please your ego and your sexual appetite. You feel what I'm saying? And now when that's all gone, when y'all done doing that, what else are you producing is the question. You feel what I'm saying? You're not producing anything else, but you trying to get another woman to be introduced to your relationship. You're not producing anything yourself. You didn't tell this woman what you wanted out the relationship or nothing. You just expecting things to go your way because you all of a sudden now you conscious, or all of a sudden now you got money. Bro, that's not how you do stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, dude, and then another thing is you have to start being bold, right? You have to be bold. You feel what I'm saying? Boldness is a masculine trait. So if you get in a relationship, right, and you talking to this woman, right, and she pretty much standing up for you wearing the pants, right? Dude, you're gonna get less respect, and on top of that, you are less masculine. You seem less masculine. You feel what I'm saying? So you walking around feeling like, oh, I need to be doing this. I should be getting this, right? Dude, that like I said, that's a masculine trait. So if somebody owe you some money and you tell your girl, oh yeah, such and such owe me money, she gonna put in the back of her mind, like, why is this man not saying anything if this person owes them money, or this person owes them a favor, or this person owes, or he's supposed to be doing this. Like, dude, you not doing nothing. She gonna say something to that man or to that woman herself, and now you gonna feel like, man, yeah, I wish I would have said that. And it's like, dog, that's a feminine trait. You feel what I'm saying? For you to not speak up for yourself, that literally is feminine. So you trying to add another woman to your relationship, but you're feminine yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, dude, that don't match. You trying to put three women in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's not gonna work. Beta males, right? So if you got a homie that's telling you, oh, such and such is bad, or I like her, you need to go talk to her. It's like, dog, that man literally is envying you because you have more guts to go and speak to the woman that he desires. So he's vicariously trying to live through you. I told y'all this before. If I didn't, I'm gonna tell you again, right? So when you hang around, birds of a feather flock together. When you hang around emasculated man, what's good, Morgan? When you hang around emasculated men, you start to take on those same characteristics. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, how are you gonna get any type of woman to join your union if you sitting there acting like an emasculated man? Like, bro, you're never gonna get anywhere, bro. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, bro. Hanging with them beta males that's like, oh yeah, go talk to her, bro. Because he too self-conscious about himself. He trying to send you off to the wolves so he don't get devoured in front of people, quote unquote, because he too scared. It's like, bro, you gotta cut them people off, man. Them people ain't gonna help. They only trying to drag you down on a subconscious level. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I want to touch on is not having a type, right? So when you don't have a type, right, it makes you look weaker. You feel what I'm saying? Because you don't have anything that you looking for. You feel what I mean? So you would take anything that come on your plate. You know what that look like? That make you seem like you're a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? You a smut bucket, literally, because you don't have a type of person that you want to attract in your life. So you literally will take anything. That means you're on the lowest vibration because no one is coming your way. You feel what I'm saying? So you're going to take whatever energy that come your way because you tired of being lonely. You feel what I mean? And the thing is, when you lonely, you become more powerful. You feel what I'm saying? When you're a loner, you become more powerful and more people want to be around you, period. Period. There's no way around it. You feel what I'm saying? So when there's more, when you own your grind, bro, you know what I'm saying? When you have a type, it's because you've been consistently walking this path. When you don't have a type, you haven't been walking anything. You've been sitting down and looking at other people's lives and trying to attract and sit down at the same, that don't, like, literally, faith without works is dead. You cannot try to attract and sit down at the same, you can't attract while sitting down. Let me tell y'all something else, right? When y'all looking at a man that's wearing a suit and tie, and he got his shoes, and do y'all know that he vibing higher than y'all? Y'all just think vibrations is based off of what you know and sitting in the universe and sitting in nature. Like, bro, that's literally not how vibration works. That's only here to help and remind you. You feel what I'm saying? Literally only here to help and remind you. So who's more confident, right? You sitting alone that go and meditate, right? You sit there and you meditate, you do your thing, and you come back to your house, or the dude that's making 100,000 a year, boinking everybody you want to boink. Who's more confident? So who has the higher vibration, right? As far as confident goes. You feel what I'm saying? So vibrations are not only in one aspect, they're in multiple aspects. So this person could be vibrating high and like, okay, so watch this, right? You have a basketball player, right? And you got a dude that plays soccer, right? And the basketball player wearing this attire and the dude that plays soccer wear this attire, but you invite them both on the basketball court. Who are you gonna invite on your team? The nigga that's wearing a basketball attire, right? Because he's vibing on that basketball range. You feel what I'm saying? He's not vibing soccer mentality out of his pores. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all can't sit there and believe, oh, I'm supposed to be acting this, right? Dude, so if you subconsciously saying, oh, this woman did this to me, So I'm only gonna search for these type of women or not have a type at all, right? The universe doesn't know what to give you, or if you have a feeling towards a certain thing, right? The universe doesn't know what to give you, so it's gonna take away these things from you. So if you feel this type of way towards the last interception that you had with this type of woman, right? The universe says, okay, let's not put this woman in front of this man's face, because the last time he had this type of situation, this vibration came out of him, and the universe does not like those vibrations, right? And so what happens is you start to wonder, like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not producing these women that I want in my life? When the last time you had an altercation, you didn't take it the right way. You went left wing, and now you're trying to figure out, damn, how am I not, why am I still struggling with these? Like, dude, like, bro, you have to have a specific type of person you want in your life. You have to be walking a specific path. You can't just expect something to drop in your lap, bro. It don't work like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, okay, so, okay, so right, watch this, right? So when you don't have a type, right? You talking to a woman, right? This gonna really blow you. You don't have a type. You talking to a woman, and you can't seem to spark a conversation, right? It's hard for you to spark a conversation because your only focus is, I want to boink this woman, right? So when the woman starts to talk to you, you don't know how to respond. You literally respond one worded answers, or you talk too much. In the process of you doing that, right, your body is sending out messages. So you could be twitching or messing with your hair too much, or stroking your chin too much, or wiping your face too much, right? So all of that means this person is nervous, right? And when a person is nervous around you, you tend not to trust anyone who's nervous, right? So if you going out on a mission, y'all ready to go do something. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all ready to go do something to the stove, and this get the fidgeting around you. You don't want dude on the mission, right? You don't want nobody fidgeting all in your, you know what I'm saying? They seem nervous, right? This the same thing with women. They don't want nobody who don't know what they doing in life, in the bedroom, money wise, all the whole nine, bro. So you have to have a type. You have to know all of these things. Like, bro, it's not something that can just be instilled in you in one day either. You got to stop, like I said, you got to stop hanging around beta males. You got to stop listening to people on YouTube that's giving you advice when they don't even live out the advice that they trying to give you. You feel what I'm saying? They doing it for a check and not practicing it daily. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to get around literally practitioners who are professional. Not to say, oh, let me go online and pay for this $80 dating app. Like, no, don't be doing all that, wasting your money. I'm just saying, like, bro, get around people who are confident in themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And then you're going to start to take on them personal traits and become confident in yourself. You feel me? Like, literally, go start watching YouTube videos on people that literally start to pick up women. Don't watch people how not to, what you're doing wrong, what you need. Like, dude, like, do things that's gonna feed you energetically on a positive manner. If you're walking down this path, if you literally only, if your goal only is to get women and to knock women and to get a relationship that's based, I don't know what that says, that's based purely off of sexual appetite, then you need to be taking advice from a person from the secular world. You feel what I'm saying? If you're a spiritual or a conscious person, bro, literally start to empower yourself. Ain't no, like I'm gonna keep coming back to it. Ain't no way around it. You have to empower yourself, brother, sister, goddess, God. You gotta empower yourself, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just start looking out for that, y'all. Peace. I'm finna probably go on Instagram Live and talk about women too. Like, no, like, ain't nobody getting left out of this. Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Peace to all y'all. Not to be throwing up this, but that's the only way we know how to say peace is to do this. But, you know, peace to all y'all.